doesn't matter who you are. Today, I want to bring a question that is touching every person, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Buddhism, whether you are a Calvinism, whether you are anybody, whether you are a Jew and what, and all people. This question is going to be direct to you, so that so that we can get an answer. Why is it that this nowadays we have a lot of people who are dwelling in many problems? And why is it that many women today, they can never get married? Why is it that children are abusive? They don't obey their parents, they don't obey their society, they are just disobedient. Why is it that nowadays the churches are many, the mosques are many, all these kind of religions are everywhere, but we have a lot of sin? Why? Where is the problem? Where is the problem? Why is it that we have a lot of people who are being killed today, but by even our family members, our own father, our own mother, our own children? Why is these things are happening this time? Everywhere in the world, we have a lot of killings. We have a lot of people who are going through a lot of difficulties. We have a lot of poverty. No matter people who are having, even they have everything to do, but there is a lot of poverty going around. Everybody is poor. In fact, most of the people in the world, they are very poor. The rich ones are very few. But the biggest number of people, they are poor. Why is it all these things are happening in the world? I'm going to, because I'm a Christian, I will give you a verse, another verse that God talked to Solomon. And in fact, in the second book of Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. I'm a Christian, so I have to quote something as a Christian. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and heal their land. Why was God talking like this? Why? Because the people, we are not listening to God. Everybody, whether I'm a Muslim, whether I'm a Christian, whether I'm a Hinduism, whether I'm a Jew, all of us, we know we are praying to a God. We are praying to a God who is the leader of everything, the God who is the creator, the one who made us, the one who is and who was and who will be. The one who is remaining to be the same all days of our life. This God was talking to Solomon because of what Solomon was doing, building the temple of God. And he was saying, if my people, because people were having a lot of issues, they were doing a lot of sin, and everybody, even if when we read the Bible, most of us who are Christians, when we read the Bible, we'll see that all these kings, when they are coming on, one after the other, they were doing a lot of sin. Others were very good, others were very bad, and every person was coming with his own things and creating his own things. But we see finally, God was still with them and he was holding their hands. But now God is talking. If my people will humble themselves, if my people who are called by my name, the name of God. Why is God saying this? Because most of us, we are saying we are Christians. In fact, like my country, Kenya, many people in Kenya, they are Christians. The data says that we are more than 85% who are Christians. But there is a lot of sin in Kenya. There is corruption. There is killings. There is murder. There is talk of any sin. It is being done. We have a lot of people who are divorcing, and the divorcees, and the children who are orphans. They have been left by their parents, not just because they died, because they died rightly, Maybe they were killed, something happened to them, the parents were disappeared, or the mother went, or the father went, and he left the mother with the children. The woman is suffering with the children when the husband is somewhere loitering and even doing his own things. Why? All these things. Because we have neglected God. We have neglected, even we don't have that love of God in us anymore. We don't have that love in us anymore. And that is why I'm asking you, why are all these pastors around us? Because they are no longer attached to the hearts of human beings. They are attached on materialism things. Materials. People want money, and they want to use each and every channel of whatever they can get so that they can get money. But they are living the real world that God is asking us to do. If we will have love to one another, we will not leave that woman who is having your children. You will not leave that man who is there for you. You will not be beating somebody mercilessly. You will not be even killing somebody and knowing very well that this person is going to leave and the what, blah, blah. Everything, all sins are being caused because of the love that we have abandoned in us. And now, when you go now in the churches, they will never teach the people how they can live. And even the pastors will never go around and see what is happening to the families of these people by even investigating. And even the pastors, they don't even pray. They don't even, the people are looking on their own issues. We have left each and every issue of a person to go like that. God is telling us that we have to see how we can love God and how we can follow him and how we can even humble ourselves in the presence of God and pray and seek him so that he can even answer the question we are looking for. God is talking, but you are not even listening. In fact, I wonder what is happening to God, because if I was given a minute to stand in the place of God, what could I have done to the world? God is so gracious and is giving us grace every day. He's not even, I can't understand what God can do. If you are God, what can you do? Because the people who you created, the people you said that they will be there to till your land, they are the people who are spoiling everything. The people who are killing the people you created. They are the people who are, there is a lot of corruption which has made even everybody poor. We have a lot of things that are happening around us, but now we don't know what is going on. We have to go back and see what happened to us. We have to go back and see what is God talking to us, and even the pastors. You have to listen to your voices, and you have to know you are working for God. And if you are working for God, what has God commanded you to do? Are you doing the right thing? Are you doing the same thing? Are you doing the right thing that God wants, or you are looking after money? It is better for you not to have money, but to do the right thing that God wants you to do. You cannot go without even doing things that are very, very, very queer in the presence of God. Even God, he cannot even listen to you when you are praying or when you are talking to him, because your hands, they are with a lot of blood. And that's what God was telling the Solomon, that if the people will humble themselves, why are they humbling themselves to God? Because they have taken themselves to be proud. People are proud. They are boasting about themselves. People that want to look, this is my car, this is my house, this is my what, I have 100 acres of land, but while others are suffering. You have money which we wasted in accounts, which is being given to people to do, but because you don't need the money. But the neighbor, even the next neighbor to you, he's languishing in pain. Somebody is very sick, even you don't care. When that person will die, you will come and start pretending that you loved him. He was a very good person, or blah, 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 what and what. And he was there when he was still alive. You didn't know what this person was going through. Even some of us, we don't know our next neighbors, because people are loving themselves. Self-love. this is what is happening to us. And now the question I was asking, we are looking after ourselves, not after other people. There is a lot of killings around. We are not investigating what is happening to the world. People are having schizophrenic issues, bipolar issues, but we cannot even understand. We have a lot of parents who doesn't know this kind of sicknesses, like people who have never gone to school, those people who are illiterate. Their children are developing this kind of sicknesses, but they don't know. They start reacting to them when they're behaving in very differently, but you don't know what to do. You will think that this person is normal or he's taking something, while the person is not taking something. The person is sick, but you're not going to pay attention to this person to see what is happening. And even the pastors who are supposed to see this in spiritual realm, they are not doing that because God has moved away from them. We have to notice ourselves and see and check and even help these people who are sick so that before they do something bad, we have seen the problem and try to solve it. That they should be prayed for, or they should be taken to the hospitals. But even praying for, God is not even answering our prayers because our mouths are dirty. We are sick in our heads, even as ourselves, who are people who are very much okay. We are doing things that are not even understandable. God is telling us we should look for him and humble ourselves unto him. So let us humble to ourselves. And let us seek God. We turn our wicked ways away. That heart that is longing for killing somebody, that heart that needs somebody to be down, that heart, a wicked heart that you have, that when you see somebody is going to fall in a ditch, you don't care. You are happy. You will be very happy, and you will clap your hands. Oh, this is very good. That heart is no longer in us that we can help somebody. We have to change the ways. Never call yourself a Christian while you are eating and marrying, while others are languishing in poverty, while others are languishing in sin. Go to them and help them. Guide them. Look unto your brothers